We need him to start playing well.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe the coach should try him in the goal.
Not trying well. Not playing well. It's frustrating us. We travel from far.
I agree. Yes,
what's your name? Mobis. Mobis. Okay, I'll remember. Thank you.
He's actually your friend. I don't mind.
Yes.
Coach.
Yes, Boniface, we all know, is capable of doing, especially in his club. And then when he comes back here, we try to give him a lot of confidence, a lot of playing time. It's not hitting the back of the net for whatever reason. I've spoken to him personally many times. I'm somebody who wants to give players confidence. I've done enough, but he's still part of the squad. He will remain part of the squad.
Thank you. That was the final question.
Okay.
Abiola.
First of all,
You don't see your friend now, ba?
first of all,
You are missing out your friend now, ba?
please, this is a disclaimer. First of all, I no tell you say I get friend.
Okay.
The only
You don't
friend I
deny your
have
friend.
is AY and Ugochukwu.
So just reveal one or two things about your teammate. Who is the fastest?
Ola, you know.
Best hairstyle?
Best hairstyle. Alex.
Best fashion sense?
Alex.
Most hardworking?
Wilfred.
Most likely to be a manager?
You come.
Best music taste?
Best music taste. Me.
Worst music taste?
Boniface.
Funniest?
Boniface Kelechi.
Coach's favorite?
Everybody.
Best EFC player?
Alex.
Thank you very much.
When you go sing, you dey fear to perform your song. Song you need to perform. How much you want, fam? How much? You go pay am now. You go studio, dey fear coach. Nobody force you enter studio.
Alex, go sing your song, Daddy.
No, he's a very social media kind of person. That's just what it is. And people know him well. When you talk about Boniface, we know he loves the social media a lot. And then how much has he impacted in the national team? These are the questions raised. Boniface has been dragged now. Boniface is the man everyone is talking about. Boniface is the man who just recently had fights with the Nigerian Super Eagles fans. Let me use the word Nigerian fans. That's how big. We'll bring you all of those things on the show today. And then guess what? Some of the things that the fans are saying. See, this is Nigeria. We know how we do. We want to win every game. Players' performance-wise, you might just not understand. You need to live up to expectation. When you're given the opportunity, you need to take it. Now, I think it's about the part where Boniface has been on social media. He's been on the limelight. He's been on TikTok, X, formerly known as Twitter, Instagram. He's just posting. So people are beginning to say, bro, you should be doing something like a TikTok. You can imagine a man who I had here on the show. Even the guy who gets on the mic with me yesterday was a Jerry, and he told me something. And Jerry said, you should be doing TikTok. So it's about the opportunity you get when you play for Nigeria. This is Super Eagles. It's a very big badge. Not this badge anyway, it's like the Super Eagles badge. That's how big it is. So a lot of people don't even know what it takes to play for the badge. Now, you know why Nigeria can be funny, or Nigerian is a better word. We can pick out, we can single out one person out of all. The question that was asked to Eguavoen the other time was the day before, was it the day before yesterday, I guess? And they said, your team is this, blah, 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 Moses Simon. And he said, why are you picking out Moses Simon? We had 11 players on the pitch. So Boniface now is like the case study. We'll bring you all of those clips so you see how he's a good guy, how Boniface is really faring at this point. He's a good guy, no doubt. But we want to see the replication of what you've done at club side. People are now beginning to tag him like, are you sure this one would not end up like a Poborie? See, it's a whole lot to talk about on the show. You just don't want to miss. Still here. Let's talk it through. Now, on the show, we start with Nwabali's absence affected Super Eagles' performance against Rwanda. It's not me saying that. I'm not a gaffer. I'm not a interim man. That's Eguavoen. And now, no talk is ongoing if Eguavoen will leave the job or not. So the case today will be that so deep. But let's get on the part where interim coach of the Super Eagles, Eguavoen, has suggested that the news of the goalkeeper Stanley Nwabali's father's death may have had an emotional impact on the team following their 2-1 defeat to Rwanda in the AFCON qualifying quest, the game that was played for Monday. Now, Nigeria suffered a defeat at the Gospel Akpabio International Stadium as Samuel Chukwueze, you know his goal was not enough. Eguavoen's side had already secured a point, but that's not an excuse. However, when asked about the effect of the sad news of Stanley Nwabali's father passing on to the team and the performance-wise, Eguavoen said in his post-match interview, in a way, I think yes, but I think any player that is invited among the squad is capable of playing. So people need to get their chance. That's what I'm saying. The opportunity, how well do you take it? Now, they got their chance that day, but unfortunately, they did not get it right. Now, let me quickly tell you this one so you need to know. Recall that Eguavoen had excused Nwabali from the team, right? In the AFCON qualifying game against Rwanda. The Chippa United man lost his father on Friday morning after Nigeria 1-1 draw with Benin Republic. Now, it's about opportunities that you get when you are opportune to do so. See, Nwabali is our number one. We always talk about Eyama, we don't have a goalkeeper. Eyama is a man. So we know of the legends, Peter Ofa, Aloy Onasago, you know, these guys who have manned the post. And when they left that space, it felt like we've lost it all. But along the line, Nwabali, shout out to Pesero, who made a trip to South Africa and met with the Chippa United gaffer and said, I need this guy in my team. I can even call Nwabali a forgotten man. Yes, Stanley Nwabali now. I can call him a man who is forgotten. Because looking at when he played for the MPFL side, he found out that he cannot stay in the Nigerian Premier League. He needed to move on. And then Stanley Nwabali left. I wish I'd love to get Nwabali's picture on the show so people can understand this is Kelechi Iheanacho stories on one side, but Nwabali for now. Now, Nwabali is a man who people know that he's that so confident, and ever since he left that for just one match, I don't even know how this would go now, because these key players who were literally part of the team that were absent, I don't know what could be going through their mind at this point, because they are not in the team and we lost. And that's how shameful it is. But let's leave Nwabali's story, and then I need to talk about this. Welcome again to the Sports Republic show right here on Voice of the People TV. I remain your host. You already know my name is Kizike. Now, let's start with the main wing, the talk about Kelechi Iheanacho. You know, Kelechi Iheanacho is a man who have come to defend himself, and I don't even know if this was necessary to do. I don't even know. Super Eagles forward Kelechi Iheanacho has shared his thoughts on the position he plays in the national team. Iheanacho told interim coach Eguavoen that he's been played out of position and revealed his preferred role on the pitch. Now, you want to know, I will tell you. Iheanacho has struggled for playing time recently, following a dip in form this season. Now, he's not really been in form, playing for Sevilla. He started for Nigeria at the AFCON qualifier against Benin Republic, which ended in a 1-1 draw. His underwhelming first-half performance saw him substituted at halftime for Rafael Onyedika. Now, let's talk about Iheanacho revealing his preferred role. In a charter report, Iheanacho explained that while he is willing to adapt, his best position in the national team is as a number 10. Do you understand? So it's not me now. He's trying to justify his gameplay. Iheanacho went as far as telling the media that managers have different ideas, and wherever they put me, I play. I'm here to serve the country. So I give my best whenever I'm opportune, whenever I'm placed to start. But personally, I see myself as a proper number 10 for the national team. What do you mean for the national team? What's your role? What's your preferred choice? What do you play at club level? I know his story. We know where he started from. We know the under-17s. We know he has the attribute. He can play as a number 10, no doubt. But what have you been playing so far? And he said, it depends on the manager's formation. And as a player, you have to adapt. In my club, I mostly play as a number 9. But in the national team, I feel my best position is as a number 10. He added, how? How possible? See, I was even questioning the part where managers, like in Nigeria, they do that very well. They do that very well. Where a manager will bring in a player like Wilfred Ndidi, currently playing like an advanced role at Leicester, comes to Nigeria to play a holding role. How? I mean, who is doing ourselves? Are we doing ourselves? I think we're really doing ourselves. We're hurting ourselves with that. Because when you have a player like Raphael Onyedika who plays week in, week out on that role at Club Brugge, you will see the difference. So, and Wilfred Ndidi cannot stay in that role again and just be that firm. He wants to advance because that's what he does week in, week out. Now, I bring it back to Kelechi Iheanacho, who has made 55 appearances for the Super Eagles, scoring just 15 goals and providing 8 assists in his international career. He wants to play as a number 10. And at your club side, do you see, let's be realistic, right? The difference is that so clear. The difference is clear. You cannot play as a number 10 in Nigeria and you play as a number 9 in your club side, not even number 8, where we have that similarity is the attacking role. And he's coming to say that the manager is playing him out of position. I just would have felt Nigerian players would have just, instead of shut their mouths, just to say on this part, without due respect, like, don't even say anything because you lost. Woefully, shamefully to our Rwanda side. Because I said it on the show yesterday, I felt like the place we have, I felt like the Uyo Stadium used to be a soccer place, but it's disjointed now. But let's talk about Eguavoen's decision. Eguavoen opted to start Iheanacho and Sadiq Kumar against Benin, a decision he later defended by urging fans to remain patient with the team's development. Whether Iheanacho will get the chance to play in his preferred position remains to be seen. And how can we talk about this? How can we go on and keep saying this? Now, let's bring it back to the man who is like our case study. Do you know how he likes to joke? Please, let's bring you that video. I mean, the one they were trying to force Alex Iwobi to sing his song. And he was that so loud. Boniface was saying, how you go sing song? You fear to perform your song. He likes to joke. We'll bring you Boniface pictures. So you see, and he works very hard. But I don't even know what's going on. Is it that he's being cursed? I don't believe in that. That's what some people are saying. I'll bring you all of the comments, what people have said about Boniface, the way they've deterred him, the way they talk so bad about him. That's what Nigeria can do well for you. Just watch this video. Watch Boniface, but I'll be back shortly.
Why you go sing? You dey fear to perform your song. Song you need to perform. How much you want, fam? How much? People pay am now. You go studio, dey fear coach. Nobody force you enter studio.
Alex, go sing your song, Daddy.
I was supposed to back up. I do back up for you.
That one, you can see how he's that's so playful. Victor Boniface, he likes to play. I think it's just about his personality. But this is Nigeria. See, I'm going to say it like 41 times on the show today. I don't even mind. Because in Nigeria, when you don't put smile on the faces of the people, they feel leave you one small one. But when you keep doing it, because now, as I talk to you, there's a big fear. Will Boniface face the fate of Super Eagles legend? Fans of the Nigerian national team are afraid. They are trailing on this. They are so afraid that Victor Boniface will face what happened with the legend of the Nigerian national team, Jonathan Akpobore. Now, Boniface is performing great with Bayer Leverkusen in the Bundesliga. Please, if you know what's going on with him, tell me. If you know what's wrong, tell me. Let's even justify from the studio. His contribution last season to achieving the team's most important titles in Germany with Xabi Alonso's side was incredible. In addition, his great scoring contribution, he also managed to score 8 goals from 15 matches this season and scored 29 goals with Bayer Leverkusen since joining more than a year ago. So you can see that his record is nice away from home. But the situation is not the same with the national team, and he has not been able to score any goal until this moment with the Nigerian national team, where he provided only an assist only in 11 international matches. Now, the legend of Nigerian football, or let me call him the legend of the German national team, Jonathan Akpobore, you know his story. Check him out on social media, you understand. 60 goals in the Bundesliga for only 4. I mean, he scored 60 goals in the Bundesliga and then scored only 4 goals in 9 years for the national team. This one not too clear. Is that, do you see? 4, 1, oh, the table. Okay, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, like 4 goals in 9 years. Boniface is still uncounting. He's not played like 2 years to say, but people are saying if he continues this way, he might not score. Now, let's bring you this one now. Social media rant. Fans knock Lancashire Boniface. Fans are not happy. Nigerian fans have criticized Victor Boniface's underwhelming display in the Super Eagles' shock 2-1 defeat to Rwanda in their final Africa Cup of Nations qualifiers in Uyo on Monday. Now, despite Nigerian qualification for the AFCON, we've already qualified. Supporters expressed their frustration with the Bayer Leverkusen striker performance as the Super Eagles surrendered a 1-goal lead against the East African nation. I'm talking about Boniface. Now, taking to X, formerly known as Twitter, fans question, see, their mouth not good. Don't be saying they carry talk. Nigerian people, their mouth, our mouth not too good. It's not too good. Like, when you know they do it, they could blast you. Now, people are now questioning his contribution to the national team despite impressive form in the club side. Now, this one, their name is on social media. I don't know if I call it, not too matter. Spicy Mall, that's the name. He said, Boniface is very funny guy. He's a very funny guy and all. But it don't reach time where he go. It don't reach time where we go begin tell them truth. And some players are just champions at best and nothing more. So, another one said that Eguavoen, is it Eguavoen? Yes, shared similar sentiment about the striker's performance for Nigeria. And he said, it's time we have a conversation about Victor Boniface. Not had any good performance while playing for the Super Eagles. Not even one. I am not even judging by goals or assists. Just normal good performance. Play well. Just play well. So, it's a different ball game if he was not scoring goals. Now, Ayo Jose took a jibe on the forward on social media presence and said, Boniface's mouth is faster than, he said, Boniface's mouth is faster and stronger than his legs. I don't know how you make about this Boniface story. What do you think about Boniface? Do you think it's hard time they stop calling him? Are we going to be too quick to say stop playing for Nigeria? Or should we just give him some time? He cannot be the only player singled out. But then, even he won't be able to get bad games sometimes. He won't be the still play well. So, you don't understand? Boniface never play well. Not be say the game. See, not be say Boniface has not been playing well. When we started the show today, we brought a clip. My guys, the final whistle guys, you know, those my guys. They did that. Shout out to those guys for keeping it real on social media, YouTube to be exact. They will tell you. The guy said, for me, Boniface is not good though. And one way of saying that Boniface is this. Boniface knows that in Nigeria, even the biggest side, that these brands don't even show the Bundesliga. And we think he's that so good. But now that we have opportunity to watch him, he's not playing well. Now, Daniel Capella referenced the striker's omission from CAF recent award shortlist writing. And he said, Daniel Capella, is that the name of a lady? I don't even know, but Daniel, I just think it's a guy. And he said, there is a reason CAF didn't nominate Victor Boniface for African Best Player, despite winning the Bundesliga, German Cup, reaching the Europa final. He's always been poor and unserious in the Nigerian jersey. So, you know what I mean? Say, you get where they did is serious. Does it mean when he wears the Bayer Leverkusen jersey, he sits right? Does it mean that he does not know what it takes to play for the badge? Does it mean that he does not understand that millions of Nigerians love football, the biggest brand in the world of sports in Nigeria? The Super Eagles, now Daniel Suleiman, noted the contrast between Boniface's social media activity and on-the-field performance. And he went on saying, if it is to crack jokes on X, on Twitter, we will see him, Boniface will be out there. But on the pitch for Nigeria, no contribution whatsoever. Now, another one went as far as saying, their names are actually funny though, let me just leave the names. Called on for the striker and Udinese goalkeeper Marco Koye's explosion from the team, posting Boniface and Madiko Okoye should never play for the Super Eagles again. I'm taking a deep breath because this is Nigeria. When you play for Nigeria and you... Okay, let me give you an example. It's like Osimhen not doing well at this point. You can forgive him now. You know why? He has come to our rescue on different bases. Now, Chinas have highlighted the disparity between Boniface Club and the national team performance, adding, the Victor Boniface that is playing for Nigeria. Our mouth not good though. Is different from the Boniface that is playing for Bayer Leverkusen. Now, Olisa or Sega echoed similar thoughts, writing, I watch a lot of Bayer Leverkusen games and I know how Victor Boniface plays. So what exactly happens to him whenever he wears the Nigerian jersey? That's a question. He suddenly becomes a shadow of himself. Now, Tochi01 wrote, senior man, time don't reach when Nigeria will tell you truth. Germany performance, they different from Nigeria performance. Waiting the sub. It's actually what question, because, for Nigeria, and this is what we see in our village people, we too like them. Sometimes, now we do ourselves. They say devil is at work. Now you they do yourself. Devil is at work. Sometimes it's like a lie on the devil. Devil is at work. How? Devil is at work that you're not... See, I don't want to... Okay, when we had that video yesterday, I think we had that video where Big Ben had talked about Boniface and he said something about Boniface. And he said, Boniface is my friend, does not mean I will not tell him. He's playing lackadaisically, like he don't care. See, there's this, what's the word? It got me stuttering. There's this gameplay that when you play for the national team, you know that people love football. Nigeria, so too like ball, die. And you're playing, and you're... See, why you don't want to take your chance? Even though Osimhen can't give a chance, come Baluma. He's a good player, but how long can we continue talking about how gifted he is? Do you think it's hard time Boniface leaves the national team? Or do you think he should get more starts, more opportunities, more call-ups? Eguavoen has come to say, we will keep inviting him. Let's bring you that interview so you can watch it. But let me quickly go to this comment. Now, Charles said, also, he voices anger, saying, guy, we better tell you truth. Now, rubbish you they play. If you no one play for your country, no, they come back for break. If they say how they power, with Nigeria the vest. I will read it again. He said, guy, we better tell you the truth. We like you. You can't have the way they show love. People say, but if it's good, naturally, but it's about you and your mentality when you know what you play for. When you know that everything is at stake. When you know that you're playing for, you're playing for the national team. It's not even about we've qualified because I hate that excuse. Sorry for using the word hate, but I think let me do similarities. I detest the word. Apologies in that. But I don't like that word that says we've qualified. And so freaking what? We've qualified, does it really mean that you have to lose a game to Rwanda? But the part where we've picked Boniface alone, is it fair? Now, one said, your joke is now getting too much. Better be serious for once. Can I tell you? Boniface has featured in 11 matches for Nigeria since making his debut, but he's yet to score for the Super Eagles. 11 to 12 matches, and that's about Boniface. But what the Eguavoen has said, before we talk about Eguavoen saying the Super Eagles lack creativity. Now, Coach, can you come and talk this one? Let's bring you what Eguavoen said. That's an interview, just a short one. What he said about Victor Boniface. He said he's still part of the team, but I have talked to him. See, you know when person won't help you? When we say, say, when would they school that year? They go say, heaven help those. They say, nah, lie you. Heaven for where? Now go read whether you not fail. You go fail now. But Boniface now, Eguavoen said, see, I understand the part from the manager. If you watch me very well on the show, oftentimes, like recently, you find out that I have not blamed Eguavoen sometime. Now, that last game, I will not blame him because 90% of coaches in the world would do so. You've qualified. You have professionals on the bench. Why not give them starts? That's a big word to say. But then the manager has come to say, I spoke to Boniface. I don't tell him. Last 3 months or thereabouts, Eguavoen came out to tell the media that he has spoken to Boniface, that Boniface likes to dress ball. Before I go arrange ball, arrange. Before I go do ball. I say, sure. Before I go score goal, before I go even score goal, you go one cut. You know say they get professional goal. Maybe say for Europe, you just cross on. You know say, no, this is how you play ball. Don't get me wrong. Our pattern of play might not suit him because we like to do the cross and, say, Osimhen, like we play for Osimhen. But the truth of the matter is that without Osimhen, Nigeria not play. Forget. That's a world-class player. For me, my rating I will give him. You know why? Because, okay, let me say for the national team, anytime he's opportune to be on the pitch, he wants to show himself. Did you watch the scene against Rwanda? He not score. But he starts the verse. Boniface go there. You know that celebration? Let me say, see, watch Eguavoen interview, what he said about Boniface. Please, just enjoy the song. I'll be back shortly to tell you more about the coach of Nigeria. Caretaker manager saying what? That we lack creativity. What have you done about that? Watch this interview.
Victor Boniface, time and time again, game and game again. It still looks like he's yet to click in with the national team. And you've tried changing positions for him, changing game plans, but he still doesn't hit the position that Osimhen, has gotten with the fans. So, are you going to call him up again in the next international break if he keeps on hitting the form he is? Yes. And are we going to, what do we do, pray for him? Or because we need him. We need him to start playing well.
Yes. Yeah, maybe the coach should try him in the goal.
Not trying well. Not playing well. In front. It's frustrating us. We travel from far.
I agree. Yes, what's
your name? Mobis. Mobis. Okay, I'll remember. Thank you.
He's actually your friend. I don't mind.
Yes.
Coach.
Yes, Boniface, we all know is capable of doing, especially in his club. And then when he comes back here, we try to give him a lot of confidence, a lot of playing time. It's not hitting the back of the net for whatever reason. I've spoken to him personally many times. I'm somebody who wants to give players confidence. I've done enough, but he's still part of the squad. He will remain part of the squad.
Thank you. That was the final question.
Okay.
That's enough. Let's talk more. We're almost showing you this, guys. The final way. So, guys, my guys, shout out to those guys for keeping it real and for getting that clip. We just saw them, just about them. But did you see that one? Did you hear from the manager? I don't even try. Waiting again, you want to do. How again you want to do them? How? Eguavoen has done what he would do for Boniface. So please, maybe you tell me, do you think it's hard time Nigeria stop calling him? Or is it too early to judge him? Because some people are saying if he continues this way, he might not score. Now, the fans are now upset with him. That's when they like when they talk about and which they hear. Because for social media, in the trend, they were, know as it be, not too good. And you saw my colleagues, the media people, questioning the manager and saying, maybe you should try him post. Maybe they leave and maybe go bench from Nwabali. Is that not, it's like a disrespect now. We are losing it. Even if Boniface is your cousin, your blood, like your brother, you tell him the truth. He's not doing well for Nigeria. I don't even know. See, this is just about his personality. He needs to own the game. He needs to come out well. But let me leave that and talk about Eguavoen now. The manager of Nigeria, or interim coach, Augustine Eguavoen, has blamed the Super Eagles' poor performance. This news I want to talk, like, I'm going to talk and but the guy is sound from my ear. Imagine coach, they talk to the team like creativity, but you be coach, what you don't do about that one? You don't get my point. How can I be the coach of a side? And the voice of the People TV have a team, I'm just saying, and I'm the gaffer, I'm the coach. And we are not scoring goals, and we are not playing well, and I want to point the blame on the team when I be coach, which I don't do about that one. Eguavoen has come to blame the Super Eagles' poor performance on their inability to score due to lack of creativity and flair in the midfield position. Nigeria ended their AFCON. See, now this one I pay me. See, when I tell you to pay me for that match, we lose, you pay me. Don't say we just lose. We lose for us when we did. Do you know at some point I begin to say it would have even been somewhere away, we go lose for Abuja. Is that so bad that Rwanda came to beat? Do you know their position in the world? Like around 120 or thereabouts. Nigeria is 36. Look at the gap. The defeat to the Amavubi at the Gospel International Stadium was the team's first loss of the campaign. They never say me they just help Eguavoen, maybe they hold this one tight. Maybe they just separate. Maybe say, yes, now technical manager, you go come out a bit. But for this one, maybe they just say hold on tight. Maybe just say, we don't defend them. Maybe I just still play draw. I can't go score first. I can't go equalize. That's a bad one for Nigeria. Now, Eguavoen made 7 changes. So, if now people they do all those, what do you call them? You want add English and pidgin, you want to do tautology. You're saying, so therefore. 7 changes to the team that played 1-1 draw with the Benin Republic last Thursday. I mean, that's like 2 weeks ago or thereabout. Now, handling a rare opportunity for some players some fringe players to prove their worth. What did the manager do not bad? This news I'm bringing to you now, I'm only upset with the part where Eguavoen is saying we lack creativity. What do you don't do about the thing? No, let me tell you, because finally you are not come out. What do you don't do now as the coach? Say we lack. Have you see? He said reacting to the shock. We lack creativity playing in the midfield. What have you done? See, yesterday on the show, I recall, before I tell you what the Eguavoen told journalists, I recall some of the comments I had yesterday. Some people were just busy sending messages saying, please, Eguavoen should go and scout, or Nigeria, scout for a number 10, traditional number 10, or you get a schemer, maybe a guy with a flair that can shoot, that can play the passes, that can locate guys that can break in. If you know if you do, that's where B. Ben are talking about what we go do. That just carry Lookman, put him for that place, the place Simon, we'll get depth. Because Lookman, when you watch Lookman play in the Bergamo town, in Atalanta, in the Serie A, I'll tell you his record. Do you know what he does? He plays from the left side. They could play a Lookman, the Leketera on the other side, and they play El Retegi. Sometimes, as of last season, we did see a Lookman and Skamaka playing like a 2 up front. He plays like a number 8. He gets the ball from the midfield. He dazzles, he walks. Nigeria not get him. No disrespect to Iwobi. But Iwobi with the bench Fisayo. See Fisayo just show coach, say, Coach, Eguavoen, I'm good to start from the bench. Because I wonder why a player will not take opportunity when he's granted. He got on a platter of gold. They call the play like saying that they are right. Me, I say, I can't even the reason I say, how would those players who were not around, how would they be feeling at this point? Or Lookman was 70% fit, but he said, I just need to go. Ola Aina left. See how bright society is somewhere they play. They give you a chance. Now everybody now can they blame Boniface. You say Boniface now they can they pick now they blame him. They don't get fight with Boniface. And the matter don't cast now. Nobody's talking about the rest of the guys. Now, Eguavoen told journalists, goals with games. We all know that they are scoring goals. See, all of this is not an excuse. I don't want to believe on all of these excuses. The lack of creativity in Nigerian midfield has been an issue for years. And Eguavoen will hope to have sorted it out before the World Cup qualifier resume next year. Now, Nigeria are currently without. See the way they fear me, oh. The way they fear me for inside this matter now, Nigeria. And they talk, every time I remember Nigeria, I go bless me, I talk, I pledge to Nigeria, my country, to be faithful, loyal, and honest. Those players, they're not the honest for pitch, I tell you. They are not doing well. See, 1994, the question was, Kizike, were you born at that point? I'm not going to tell you that. But when I talk about the 94 squad, the Iroha, the Thompson Oliha, blessing memory, Rashidi Yakini, Samson Siasia, Stephen Keshe, Okechukwu, JJ, Ademola. See, it can't be like say this our set of boys. They not to know what it take to play for national team. Not today. You don't understand because it's a privilege. It's an opportunity that when you see, you don't take for granted. See, the national team called this big goal. As I did like this, I tell my guys say they call player for national team, but that's they even call you. May they not play. You may not say don't they get hope because it's that's so sweet and nice when you play for club side and you're playing club football. And guess what? While you're playing club football, and international break comes and they call you. Maybe you just carry your bag. Say, guys, see you later. See you. It's too sweet, oh. Now, respect. It comes with dignity. Rafael Onyedika cannot enter the team. I just tell you. You get coach, you go be now, eh? Ndidi self go the fear. Because when I saw the Nigeria-Rwanda game, I saw Ndidi and I saw Osime. They were at the bench, the stand. Their body reaction can't even invest me because you can't be like they overdo. Because like this, now you know be coach. But sincerely, what they were doing was not wrong. Because even when they give you, never even try. They give you a chance, maybe go show yourself, not show yourself. Tomorrow they go say, coach, they use one set of players. See, if I was in the shoe, maybe I would have just started with my team. My uncle kick by clean sheet because normally Nigeria was a bit talk. Whether you do and where they must talk, you know the way they must talk. So maybe he would have just done what he needed to do. Mix the squad. Use that your start because it's too short for me. Forget my United type. Say, if you want to use that set of boys play that match, Nigeria for not lose that match. And that's how bad it is. Now, let me talk about a man who the world would recognize very soon again. The world already knows him, but African to be exact. Recognition. Give record to who it's due. It's a say we are coming for Komotan. I call him the king of African football, the recent one. That will be crowned very soon, come December 16th in Marrakesh. I go talk him again. If Patrice Motsepe will be CAF president, not give Ademola Lookman CAF best. I don't know if my producer have that picture where they have like 4, 5 of them. Yeah, the 5 of them. So you can see that Ademola Lookman is close. But the profile of Ademola Lookman has continued to soar after he was nominated for the Serie A Forward of the Year in the prestigious Grand Gala de Calcio Award in Italy. Now, Ademola Lookman good. See, forget say with the nobody say you not give me, not get it, give me. You not get it, give me. It's too good. It's too good. Lookman too good. You want good die. Now, the Grand Gala de Calcio is an annual event that celebrates excellence in Italian football, recognizing the best players, coaches, clubs, and referees over the past calendar. What it go make you think say this guy not good? What it go make you think say they're not gonna give Lookman this award? Because very soon I'll bring you that, so you see. We'll tell about the qualifying teams for the AFCON, and we'll bring you the the nominees, the players who are out for this very one. Ademola Lookman is there, Sekou Girassi is there. These guys are just that so big. But the awards are determined through votes. Okay, now through votes, Ademola Lookman is the king. Go. Nobody say we talk and I say because now I'm going to go to Ademola Lookman editorial and edit it and bring it out for you so you know. Okay, so let's talk about him now. Let's check his editorial. Not a video feature, we know. Now, the award was determined through votes from members of the Italian Players Association, AIC. Bring it back to me. With winners set to be announced during the ceremony on December 2. Now, the other nominees, that one you have on the screen. We'll bring it fully for you, but hold on. Let's just talk this through. Now, this is for the Italian Serie. I won't give her respect because I'm a big name. I don't respect her too much. The boy, the playboy, the hustle, like say, you know, tomorrow, not day. The other nominees for the Forward of the Year are Marcus Thuram, Lautaro Martinez from Inter, and Rafael Leao from AC Milan. Now, the Super Eagles forward, Club Atalanta man, have also been nominated for the Club of the Year, you know, and his coach, Gianpiero Gasparini, the Coach of the Year. So for a whole Italian league, when they get so, they got Boo Lookman as, I made a mistake. On the radio, we used to have our bell. For Caribbean, come at the ringer for Lookman. Lookman is the overwhelming favorite to be crowned the CAF Best Player of the Year. Now, let's talk about the CAF Award. Ngumu has come to say Lookman will win African Best Player of the Year prize. Just get the pictures fully. So we'll talk about this individually. Now, see these guys. Mo Komadaba, Mosian. Now, feels great to talk about. Player of the Year, men category, Simon Adingra. Adingra plays for Brighton and Hove Albion in the English side. All right. Now, do you see this man standing a chance to overcome Ademola Lookman? The fear now is that people are scared that he might be a big threat because the Ivorians won the Nations Cup. If they give this guy now, this number one, this Simon Adingra, the best player for CAF, I ain't go see him. Will you like it? Does it sound nice to see, you know, a player who won the Nations Cup winning it is good, but what are his contributions thus far? Okay, now let's leave that man. Talk about the next man, Sekou Girassi. He's doing well for his club, Guinea, his country side, I beg your pardon. But the question about Sekou Girassi now is that he had a good time with Stuttgart in the Bundesliga last season, but not on African shores. At the Nations Cup, he was that poor, even though we know he came with injury. Now, Ashraf Hakimi is a Moroccan international. Maybe they not go do wayo, go give him more. Now, only league you win, though. You not guarantee you do. Morocco not win Nations Cup. So, I not see chance. Maybe say they call carry the thing, go give Hakimi. Me, I go just for still the fight. Now, let's leave that one and talk about someone else. Let me keep Lookman as special man. Rowan Williams. Truth be told, what he did cannot be taken out. Let's be factual. What he did cannot be taken out. We must give him the record and the respect that is due that man, Rowan Williams. What did Williams do? Williams now keep penalty. Maybe say do it for Nations Cup. People can surprise say this guy too good. The record is great. We are still looking for who will break that record. But let's talk about King Ademola Lookman. Please bring it back to me. I love to have Ademola Lookman on Nigerian jersey. You see this one, we don't forgive him. Lookman, he don't take. See, what did Lookman do us? If I carry my Yawa come, you know my Yawa, they do show with Jerry for evening. You know my Yawa now? Now our guest, our virtual guest. If I carry my work come for show now, ask a question, say, Lookman, he will tell you, say, Lookman, you not like Lookman before, but Lookman has been forgiven. Do you know he almost turned, what's almost? He turned us down, not be say he almost. Lookman played for under 15, 16, all this England category, was playing for England. But look how this young man decided at a young time, now playing for Nigeria. Not just playing for Nigeria, he's giving his best. I can't see Lookman, I can't see Boniface, I can't see me, I give Boniface. You don't see what me Boniface not there for the line. You don't see her now. Now, Lookman is on fire. I'm not surprised. Now, let's talk about the car forward. Lookman will win African Player of the Year prize. Now, Cameroon player, they talk now, former Cameroonian junior international Frank says Ngomo has tipped Super Eagles winger Ademola Lookman to win the African Player of the Year award. Bros, more talk true. If they not give Lookman this, you not go fight. Because the Nigerian international who had a standout performance last season with Atalanta, in the Serie A, and also with the Super Eagles at the AFCON just this year, meant to be 2023. Now, is considered as the favorite to win the prize. Now, in the charity report, Ngomo stated that Lookman has been consistent with his form compared to other challengers who won't check on. He was brilliant at the AFCON with Nigeria. We came runners-up. His performance with Atalanta was very interesting. He was able to assert himself and prove the side save in the Europa League. Oh, I'm not carrying my bed, studio. Girassi all fired all well after these two competitions. Over the last 12 months, I think Lookman has been more consistent. He has shown the world at the highest level that I'm ready. Men I give person respect. What you go make them not give Lookman African best? Well, let me leave that one and bring it back to Nigeria. Lookman, shout out to you. I give you all the best. But again, what thing I they see tomorrow we'll talk about, but might give us some kind of highlight. I don't even understand what's going on in Nigeria again. I thought we learned, we heard as of 2021, is it 21? Yeah. Number one citizen of Nigeria, the president of Nigeria, not be football now, president of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, with all due respect, cleared the bail. I don't like to hear the fact. See, when I watch some kind of things for YouTube or watch some kind of TV, I would say the super. See, I don't like excuse. See, what is white is white. What is black is black. Say it the way it is. They don't do work. Shout for them. They don't do work. Punish them. I'm just giving an example. Now people are now saying that Super Eagles they never give them money. They owe them. They never pay them. Okay, all of these things can be true. Maybe tomorrow I'll bring you a copy about that one. But now, Super Eagles will soon get outstanding monies, and that's from the NSC. The Super Eagles have received more assurance. But don't they tell me saying, of course, say they never pay them or they owe them. I mean, they never play well for that match. But I'll tell you what they did. The Super Eagles have received more assurance. Not the way they don't give Jamal. They seem to have more assurance from top officials that outstanding allowances and bonuses going as far as 4 years ago will be cleared soon. Chairman of the National Sports Commission, NSC, Shehu Diko, and his Director General, Bukola Olopade, both assured the Eagles they will be paid. So then they owe them. Hell! Now this one is, Sunday Okosu, a big name. We'll keep talking about him. That's when they say, which way Nigeria? When they sing that song, they never bomb you. Now this kind of song we will sing now again. Because they always talk and say, waiting they pay me pass for this Nigerian and say, waiting African China and Fela don't sing, Tete, Fela don't move. And China will just see this. So waiting they don't sing, Tete, and I see they happen for the country. They owe them, they're owing them. Now the officials met with the team after dinner Tuesday night. When I hear me, Shehu Diko assured the team that outstanding payment, that's the man you have on your screen, the big man. I respect him, I like his job. I like the fact that he has been here before. I love the fact that he knows how well to go with this one. It's like a face he's seen before. He's a well-international, reputable man, I can say. No hype. Shehu Diko, big name. But while promising a special package for the 2026 World Cup qualifiers, when they resume in March 2025, Olopade told the players that he is one official who fights for better welfare for athletes and would rather quit if he cannot deliver on that count. Now, last week, as I talked to you, NFF President Ibrahim Musa Kusal gave a commitment that the team's outstanding payment will be cleared by next month. The disappointment over these unpaid monies will be paid, and he expressed how upset he is with this. Now, they refuse to be part. Now Nigeria player with this one. Let me see, the Super Eagles now, they refuse to be part of the national orientation program after they lost 2-1 to Rwanda in Uyo. See, let's be realistic, let's be factual. When you're not doing some things right, let's say it the way it is. When you're not doing some things right, people would not venture into what you're doing. Do you know what it looks like? It looks like someone just ahead of me at workplace, or someone that is above me that I respect a lot, and at the end of the day, because I know integrity is key, and he loses it. You know, get respect for where I did now. Imagine Super Eagles player say national orientation program will not go attend because they call of waiting now. Oh, they not see, they not attend and nothing happen. How do you which mouth you get? What do you want to challenge them? You they owe them. You want me to do it like this? They don't fit do it now. Okay, now we don't lose match now. Excuses don't they come out. Everywhere don't boss now. 2 seconds on they reach again. They call the talk say waiting makes Super Eagles not win that match because they owe them. Now lie. I don't like to. I don't see. It's bad. When we want to tackle the debt, we can tackle it. Because with the yes or can rumor, say the $4 billion US, when they talk, when they give us, say NFF can't debunk the message. Tomorrow when I want to start, I will bring that thing for you. I see them. But all of these are not yardsticks. They are not an excuse. You now lose game. But we serve Nigeria most of the try, sure? With the old players. They just want to try you. Because it's on record that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu released a total of 17 billion naira to clear the outstanding payment for the Super Eagles, the Flying Eagles, the Golden Eaglet, and the Falconets. What do we do with our money? I was not surprised the other time I heard when Ibrahim Musa goes out, NFF president said something. He said a word. Do you know what he said? He said, let's just wait. Now, we are going to get budget. Now, we have to start submitting budget. I mean, and they're calling submit budget ahead of time so we can make plans. They never pay players, they owe players. Will they find foreign coach? I never even know. The matter just said, see, the matter said, you're tiring me. You're tight, like, The company that said, don't come long go, reach Lagos State Milan Bridge for years. So. Well, it's time for me to go on a quick break. When I return, the show continues. I'll tell you something. 5 observations from Super Eagles shocked the fate to Rwanda's, and that in Uyo, and what other transpired in that very well. Please don't go anywhere. Keep watching the Voice of People TV, and I remain that your host. I will take you to where you need to be on the show. Sports Republic, and my name, you already know, is Kizzy K. Please don't go anywhere. We'll be back just shortly. Yes, welcome back from that quick break. We needed to go on that very one, and we are back again to talk more. Whether we go for time, we'll talk. Whether that way that tell you what TB, you go know. Now, let's talk about this. Like the last time, maybe I'll talk about the Rwanda game. This is the last time. Now, let me bring you this one quickly. Let's talk about 5 observations from Super Eagles shocked the fate to Rwanda in Uyo. 5. Just come with me. Let's do it together. Nigeria advanced to the AFCON tournament in Morocco despite 2-1 defeat to Rwanda in Uyo. Now, despite that loss, Nigeria have already secured the qualification. Now, number 1 observation. You know, say my own, I don't get work. Now, this is not the shop. I don't get work. My own, I just observe. If they do like I will come talk. My mouth not too good. If they do well, I will give the hype. Number 1 observation. Eguavoen made 7 changes to Super Eagles lineup. Now, with Nigeria having already secured qualification following the 1-1 draw against Benin Republic, speculation was rife about the extent of changes interim manager Eguavoen would make for the match against Rwanda. Eguavoen opted for a revamped lineup, which is not wrong. Making 7 changes from the previous game. Madiko Koye was handed the gloves in goal. Fisayo Dele Bashiru, Alasan Yusuf, Rafael Yadika, they put them on midfield. Brother Sai Samuel, Victor Boniface, Moses Simon were all named in the starting 11. Okay, defender Gabriel Oshaw retained his place, making his home debut alongside William Troost-Ekong. We say, I don't know what they do or not. 31 years now, you're this. And now, these ones were at the heart of the defense. Calvin Bassett was dropped to the bench. Osai Samuel stepped in for Ola Aida, who made a trip. He returned back to Nottingham because he own different. Nottingham Forest said they need them. And the player said the agreement said you go where? Because we don't already qualify. So why you won't keep him? But Nuno Espirito Santo, the Nottingham Forest board, had a talk, a chit-chat to Eguavoen. Say, bros, your team, if not qualify, I mean I release this ball. We get match, we want to have to go get Arsenal. We'll go give them Wahala. And that's the reason why Ola now traveled. Now, one observation again, Kelechi Iheanacho struggled to impress again for Nigeria. Now, let me move on. Kelechi Iheanacho once failed to make an impact for the Super Eagles under interim manager Augustine Eguavoen. The Sevilla forward man, who started against Benin in Abidjan, delivered a lackluster performance and was substituted in the first half with Moses Simon taking his place. Now, despite this, Eguavoen gave him another opportunity to prove his. Okay, the first one was Simon taking his place. Now, this time around, he got an opportunity again. Unfortunately, Kelechi Iheanacho struggled again. Iheanacho, when they talk now, where they change, now I can't come and they give us excuse, say, they play me out of position. Do you think it's even right? If I were in his shoes, I would have not just talked. This they don't even try, they don't even help you. See, as I did so, if I not do well, I go now, they find out how to do well, I know how to talk. You not play well, you not win in a match. You can't tell people, say, they are playing you out of position. Is this the right time to talk about that? Now, inclusion of Iheanacho in the squad had already raised eyebrows, giving his underwhelming club from an inconsistent performance. If I follow my guys, they say Iheanacho is a national team. Now, what do you mean? The national team is not meant for anybody, it's meant for everybody. If that's how it makes sense. No, you not get who get position. Nah, no, it's not, when I mean anybody, like a specific person, it's for everyone. Nothing like national team. See, if I be coach, if you know they do, I'll not call you. I might give you the respect because Iheanacho, yes, I know the word because I play the game to a point. I know what they mean or what people mean by national team player. But regardless, now I'm going to talk about coach, we're past coach. You see Rwanda, God will bless that their coach, Dr. Spittler. Do you know what he did? Another observation, number 3. Rwanda exploits Eagles set-piece weakness, sends a strong message. Under interim manager Augustine Eguavoen, the Super Eagles had demonstrated solid defensive qualities throughout the qualifiers, conceding only 1 goal in their first 5 matches. You see him? Now, with that long goal coming against Benin in Abidjan, in Ivory Coast, the only goal conceded in that period came from a set piece as Nigeria failed to track the run of Mohamed Tijani, who gave the Benin side the lead. So they don't go study Nigeria small. Now, Rwanda took advantage of the recurring vulnerability in the clash with Nigeria, and they scored the opening goal from a well-executed set piece with a cross. Their name said not be here. With the cross from Kwizera, and that cross met with the header of Ange Mutisinzi. See person name. I think collect this kind of name. Can I give my picking? But no, leave not be now. Now this result serves as a statement for Rwanda as they prepare for their FIFA World Cup. Now, do you know why it's scary? I keep wrapping up the show now. Rwanda is on top of the log. Well, I beg, I can't go in an office. I need to go. They don't give me, say, VAR, check. Remember, my producer know the year what time of time, I go. Because Nigeria's smarter, If they do, and only go and I go for airport. Don't say to pray. Move, they just pray. But tomorrow will be a very great time again. I'll come back on the show to give you more updates and bring you every clip that you need to know that has been transparent about the Nigerian Football Federation and every other sport. Just to show us now just how time flies when you're having fun. I need to go, but shout out to everyone behind the scene and also to you. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry I didn't really go onto some of the part, but I will do this again tomorrow with you and I'll return on the show. Sports Republic, I remain that man. 11 a.m. tomorrow is the time. My name is Kizzy K, the only football player without a jersey. That Nigeria jersey I get to pay me. I'll see you tomorrow.